Welcome back, YouTube. So following up on my video from a little earlier when I was talking about shorts are bullies and how we check the shorts, look at how they're playing Dogecoin when it comes down to the price action. I mentioned this yesterday. I was saying that we were seeing a 40% spike in the amount of shorts. And it was, again, it was only to kill the momentum, to slow the momentum, because technically speaking, once you start getting that FOMO, and I know for sure they're afraid of Dogecoin getting back into those double digits at around that 10-cent mark. They come in heavily to short it down, to try and drive like some profit here, but ultimately to slow down the price of the coin. And then they exit immediately after the momentum has stopped. So you see right here, big green candle on the 14th. Today, they pretty much erased those positions here and they come back into roughly what they were before, which is right around the 21-day EMA with the additional shorts here. So pretty much right where they were before. They erased them completely down to the 50 and then put them right back, and as if nothing has happened. And this is, again, to pretty much discourage the momentum from going into the coin. And if you are not familiar with some of my older videos, this is how I know specifically that this is targeted to just slow the momentum, and it's not about profit. When you are profiting from shorting an asset and stuff like that, you would let it run until you see pretty much like supply and demand. You'll see FOMO would be great because you let it run higher. People will start taking profits and stuff like that. It'll be a lot easier to even just short it because you actually have some natural selling in the price action from consumers. So you will let it run. You'll see evidence of like a reversal, and you start to see that that demand curve start to come in, and you'll say, okay, we can short now. It's a lot easier, and you're going to have a wider spread. You're going to get to short it from where you put that sell order in down to, let's say 6 or 7 cents. Let it run to 12 cents. You short it, you make a fortune versus shorting it from 8.3 to 7.8 or something like that. That's a much more narrow margin compared to it running several cents and then falling several cents. But it's not about the money. This is about control, and we have to take back that control. This is why I've been pretty much screaming for like the top of my lungs for like the last several months here about removing your coins from the exchanges. This is going to be the most major way that you're going to be able to combat this activity outside of actual just utility. And I think that this is a step that most people need to take because, yes, it's convenient to have your coins on the exchanges, but you see here they have these coins at their disposal to combat this type of price action. If you're seeing this on a rally to 8 cents, imagine 10, 12, 15, 20 cents, 25 cents, 30 cents. You're going to see stuff like this. So, and yes, it'll be a little easier to kind of combat it because of demand and institutional money and stuff like that. But you have to understand that this is the type of games that they're playing here with Dogecoin. And it's not just Dogecoin. It's if you watched the video from earlier, I was telling you it's any coin that retailers have chosen. You can look at Dogecoin, the AMC, GameStop, really any coin that retailers are heavily involved in, it becomes, just massive, just to combat it, it just becomes like a massive issue. Meanwhile, you've had 6 stocks within the last week, roughly, shoot up several 100%, no issues at all, zero halts, stuff like that. But you start getting a little price bump in AMC. Oh my God, it's halted. Volatility. We better. For your safety, we're halting the stock. It's this kind of BS that we see in the market, and until we start combating this is what's going to continue to happen. And this happens also. And that's a prime example of what happens in the stock market. That's why I use things like Moomoo, who doesn't do payment for order flow. That's a significant advantage. We're going up against a system that's over 100 years old, which was geared to give you a little benefit, but we know where most of the benefits ended up. And now we're kind of combating that right now. So this is when you look at these positions and say, oh, I just want to take profit, and you participate in coins and in assets that they have not chosen, they come out and specifically target them. So you have to just kind of keep that in mind in the middle of like your frustrations and stuff. For your own portfolios, definitely take control of your assets. Utilize something like Moomoo and a ledger for your crypto, Moomoo for your stocks. I have affiliate links in the description so that they can get you set up with that and even get you some free stocks as well. But overall, the Dogecoin has not been significantly phased by the shorts that have piled in. So they're probably going to have to, the more that they try and combat this, and the more shorts that they have out there, it's going to have to keep trending higher and higher. Because you can see, despite that, we're still around 8 cents. And I do believe that we're going to have like this gradual rise over the next few months, and we'll see how they're going to respond to that. But I believe overall, we're going to see Dogecoin start rising more towards its true equilibrium, which obviously, 5-6 cents is not it. So I think this is going to be a great opportunity to really just see like Dogecoin just ascend to where it should be. So that is all. I hope you guys find value in the video. If you want my TA and what's going on behind the plays and what I'm doing, I'll have a link to my Patreon in the description section. I have opened that back up, so we'll talk more in there. I will see you in the next video. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. And until next time.